Well, there's something on the bottom here. Yep. Oh, something. First fish of the day that we snagged or caught, like a little grunt or something. What do we got? Grunt. First fish of the day. There he goes. And drop back down. See if we can't get something bigger. We're quite a bit past that wreck now that we just drove over, but we'll see. There's usually stuff. Yep. Oh, it took 2 bounces. Got another fish. Whatever it is small though. Once again, we have another grunt. So these are gonna be massive school. Oh yeah, look at that. That's all bait and stuff. Well, we're finally within probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 miles of the Hyde wreck, which is our main goal for the day. And I'm finally seeing a ship on the horizon out here, so I'm just gonna aim for that, because as far as I can tell, artificial reef wise out here, there's nothing besides the Hyde in this general area. So unless they're sitting on something weird, they should be sitting on the ship. The fish are too smart. I pulled the trigger and the shark came out. Well, as you just saw, the Hyde wreck, it was pretty cool. There's a couple sharks on it. There were like 2 sand tigers and 1 other, I don't even know what it was, but they seemed pretty trained to spear guns. Like all the fish on the wreck, barracudas. I mean, there were 30 barracudas at least on that wreck. And the shark would come up every time I pulled the trigger. I tried to shoot one of those barracudas, but it was getting a little too sketchy for me to actually want to do that. So now we're gonna head into a closer artificial reef, or maybe all the way in to the jetty, but we'll see. We're just gonna start heading towards shore for now. So I've never really seen this buoy here. It's a couple miles out farther than we've been coming out of Wrightsville. But normally, if I was with my brothers, we'd be diving this. Because out of Emerald Isle, pretty much the exact same setup. We got a big buoy. It's definitely got a big chain on it, is where we shoot our big sheep's head off of. So if you are diving, maybe, you know, take a stop at one of these and hop in and just do one dive. That's usually all it takes to figure out whether or not the fish are there. Well, we're gonna do a little trolling now. I've got 2 planers out, both with Clark spoons on them. Just gonna run past these buoys and see if anything picks them up. Something on the left rod, which is running the number 2 planer. We're gonna leave the other one out. We're gonna see what we got here. I find it easiest to keep it in gear, just to keep the rod behind the boat. We look like we have something weird. Be interested to see what we have hooked here. Oh, it looks like a shark. I think we got a shark. So Seth, your pliers are definitely going to get used because we have a shark on the line. Great, 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 great. Shark, great. Yeah, we got to figure out how to deal with this. Well, here's my first shark in North Carolina. Into the boat. Oh man, this is why we have the boots too. Just for spaz sharks. Don't want to get bit. Absolute spaz. Back on the boat. Stop stabbing my head. So here's how we're going to deal with them. Hope to not get bit. Oh, hook came out. Good, 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 good. And now for the release. There he goes, straight down. Well, no skunk today. Caught something new. And I guess we'll count that as our new successful trip. Well, I don't think I mentioned it before, but it's the 4th of July and it's pretty packed out here. So rather than dealing with all these drunk boaters and honestly not that great fishing because every spot is just packed with people, I think I'm gonna call it for the day. I mean, that was better than I was hoping for. I got to dive the Hyde wreck with some sharks. I saw cobia, like a tiny short cobia. Saw a bunch of barracudas, saw some amberjacks today free diving. And then I came in and I caught a shark trolling, which was pretty cool. I don't think I've ever done that. But you know, rather than risk injury or death with all these other insane people out here, I think we're just gonna call it a day and say what's good is good. So I'm gonna close out the video now. If you like the video, please subscribe. There'll be some new content coming soon. I'm moving to Denver here in about a week, which means if you like the fly fishing side of this channel, there will be more than enough of that. And I'll try to continue to incorporate spearfishing, but that'll become more freshwater spearfishing in Colorado, Utah, Wyoming, etc. So I hope you guys like this video and I'll catch you in the next one.